What's up, everyone? It's Riley LaFever, aka LaFever Fever. Want to get on here and do the whole trend that everyone's doing, music artist wise, independent artists, when they're doing their "I wish people would have told me this sooner" kind of thing, or earlier. But I'm doing it different because I always do things different. That's just who I am. That's my brand. It's my identity. Um, First off, number one, I mean it's obvious. Um, expect I I expected the hate. I expected like I expected the trolling just because of the Cleflin palette alone. Some people don't like how I talk. Some people don't like how I sound on a record. I mean that's up to them. I mean music's subjective at the end of the day. And the people that rock with me, and they're awesome for doing that. I appreciate them a lot. Um, Another thing is the people that know you like personally and don't I'm not gonna support you that much. That was at the very beginning. My parents, well, I maybe I got confused. 'Cause I was kind of in the mode of like dropping 9 to 5s and do music full time in that kind of way. And I maybe got confused with my parents as far as like them thinking that I was just trying to drop all my jobs and do music. But really, that's not the case. I'm still going to work a 9 to 5. And yes, you still need to work a 9 to 5 if you have a music career independently because obviously you don't have the backing of a label. And sorry, there's just a fly. The backing of a label and just the finances to be able to pull things off like that. So there's that. And then third, collaborations are really fun. But sometimes I didn't know they were going to have to charge for mixing and mastering and all that stuff. I mean, why would I not think that? But that's definitely something I got used to. I also learned, or I also wish I would have learned that building a fan base and the the music itself wasn't gonna sell anything. For some reason I always kind of have this innate feeling or like innate ability to market and promote more than like I didn't have to be told to do that. I already had that in my mind. And maybe a lot of it is because I have an uncle that was in the music industry as well. So I have some sort of connection with that way. To be able to be like, it's a product, it's not just a song. Like you're basically an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, it's a music business, not so much the industry. And entertainment business, so that's that too. If I wish I knew those earlier, that it would help me out so much now. Now I know now, obviously. Also, what else? Albums or singles are kind of overrated because singles. I mean, yeah, I get people say you want to have a good following for having an album, but all I've done is albums, and I love creating albums. I love that feeling I get when you put something together and hopefully you have people listen to it. That goes for anything I make. Especially albums though, because I feel like I can tell a story through an album. And in my opinion, that makes me more iconic. and more memorable if you have albums out rather than just singles. So singles, I mean, they could be gone and done in a day, but an album is like nostalgia after a while, and people come back to you to listen to you because of an album. So make more albums, people. If you want. I'm not saying you have to. Another thing is you don't need a label to be successful, and I wish I would have known that. Um, External validation doesn't mean so much if you don't have the right purpose and the right like idea of going into music in the first place. Like I do music for self expression, and at the time I was still doing it for self expression. And want people to be able to listen to me and want to be able to like uplift and inspire the world, edify them for the better and themselves. So that's always been my mission, my purpose. Um, that's all I've been. That's my mission, my identity. I'm everything I'm everything the world hates, all in one. Like they hate me because one, I don't rap about things that people rap about all the time, like drugs, sex, and money, and all that stuff. Well, you could do that if you want. I mean, that's up to you, but that's not me. Clearly not me. And I'm more of a music should be taken more literally, but that's just my opinion. My opinion is my opinion alone. You got a different opinion. Music's subjective. Um, at the end of the day, but yeah. So, what else do I want to add? Music's fun. Never take it for granted. Even the days that you don't want to do it, you know you love it and you're going to do it anyway. So always do things you love anyways, even if you have obstacles in the way. And if you have your why behind what you do, less likely you are to give up. And less likely you are to falter when times get tough. And God and and His direction in my life, His hand in my life, in my music, my calling, you could call it a calling, purpose. It's supposed to be this way, and I wouldn't change it for anything, the good and the bad, because it made me who I am today as a music artist and just as a person in general. So that's that. I know it was a long-winded TikTok, but I hope you guys gained something from this and got to know a little more about me. You can find me on all platforms. And yeah, look for your fever. I'll put it in the middle. But most of it I'll put in the caption. So you guys see it better. But hope you guys have a good day and may God be with you.